Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. For first off, my name is Justin of course, and y'all know I've been doing vlogging for so many times and I never done introduction for a while because I've been stuck doing skateboard videos and editing all that. But for right now, if you guys all know what this title is all about, and you guys will know right now. So you guys all going to learn when you guys grow up. This is how it's going to end up. And also, I have a company and invited somebody that I invited to. So hopefully, if you guys remember my past video for a very long time. So if I show you guys right now, and here she is, which is right here. Name Megan.
Hello.
And share what's the update for you, what's new.
So, ever since my last breakup, I moved on with my life, and it took some exploring going through a hoe phase. But yeah, sorry, Justin, I went through a hoe phase. But then I found the right guy, and I'm engaged. And he just graduated college. He's back in Illinois, but I'm gonna move to Illinois after I turn 28 to live with him, and I'm gonna start my new life there with him. And then in 3 years, we're getting married. We're coming back here for the wedding, but of course, we're going back home to Illinois to live out our lives and raise our children there. Yeah. And we're also thinking about doing Disney World for our honeymoon too, so that'll be great. Mm-hmm. And I just got back from a trip too, because after his graduation, I went with him and his family back to Illinois, and I spent a couple weeks there, and then came back after the visit. Yeah.
Okay, good to know. So, as like, okay, fast forward on that point. So, if since we're starting doing this right now, since a new update, so right now we'll get to start on this subject. So, as far as right now, for this subject, it's about relationship, difference of love, or difference meaning they just fool around, play around, or nothing serious, put it that way. So there's the main difference if you guys want to know. Like, it's hard to find a right person based on you gotta learn how to be more trust, more loyal, faithful, respect, and understand. One of the most important thing you guys gotta focus on. Once you guys grow up, you guys gonna learn. So, as right now, like, Meg has something to share with you from her past ex from the first in order, and she's going to share from based on how long they've been dating and how did you guys end up breaking up, and you guys will know and you guys will understand how hard to find the right person. So let me switch the camera for you, and for now you're going to hear my voice at her end. Alright, so I'm going to switch right now. So Meg, you can make now.
Okay, so I started dating back when I was 14 in high school. I was a freshman in high school, and I decided to date this guy who was my best friend at that time. Because, I thought, us being the most not very popular kids in the class, I thought we would make a cute couple together. And I remember how hard it was trying to just try to connect with him. Trying to, how I just wanted him to be like, prove that he is the guy that will come and save me if I'm in trouble, or just wanting him to give me that first kiss, but he never gave it to me. Yeah, even though he was my first Valentine ever, I never really got that connection going through. So one day when summer break started, it's like I tried to call him and his number was like switched, and it was stupid because I saw him in after summer break and then once the next year school year started, and he acted like nothing happened. You know, he was all like he acted like he didn't do anything wrong. Oh yeah, mind you, this he stood me up at the music department banquet because he was an orchestra kid and I was a band kid, and he was supposed to be my date for the night, but he didn't want to miss his curfew, so he up and left without telling me. Mm-hmm. So over that summer break, when I had enough with him, I found this guy who was like a friend of a friend that I heard liked me, and he used to be an ROTC kid the year before. Like he actually saw me on the field trying to run a mile at PE while he would be at his ROTC class. The thing is that this guy is a fuckboy. Sorry, can I say that? I can? Okay. Yeah, this guy is a fuckboy. He's slept with so many girls already, and he's even had some spend the night at his place and leave him for military guys. So yeah, I just felt uncomfortable to be with him. Plus, I just didn't have feelings for him anymore and was having feelings for somebody else. So I ended up leaving him, like quietly ghosting him and stopped talking to him. And he didn't take it well. I heard he made up a story that he broke up with me because because I had extracurricular activities, which honestly was my real relationship at that time. Like I was a really busy kid with a lot of extracurricular activities. You know, musical theater, band, drama class, guitar, um, yeah, even sometimes dancing too, and also my clubs in school. Like I was involved with a lot of clubs, and it felt so awkward though when the following year when he joined my drama class, but I just got used to it eventually being in my drama class, and it didn't bother me anymore. I don't know where he is now. He did see me when I was with my longest ex, who I will bring up in a bit. Yeah, the longest ex who I was with before the guy that I'm engaged to now. And Justin knows what I'm talking about. Third guy, I never met him in person, but he was kind of creepy. I never met him. It was a long distance relationship with a guy all the way in Canada who I matched with on a teen dating site called My LOL. And he added me on Skype, and every time he would try to message me on Skype, it's like he wanted me to do things for him in a video call that I was just not comfortable with doing. So quietly, I like ghosted him. Plus, I didn't really I wasn't really interested in him. I was only, you know, trying to talk to him and get to know him because my crush was at that time was dating somebody, and I needed something to pull myself away from him. But I still had feelings for my crush. So when I heard that my crush like already broken up with a girl, and and I was getting uncomfortable with this guy, I just stopped talking to him. And then after failing to end up with my crush at the end of high school, um, I um, I met my fourth ex-boyfriend, the fourth guy I dated, which was the longest lasting relationship I've been with in so far before the guy that I'm with now. Um, yeah, I was with him for about 6 years. I thought it was going well, but turns out it was actually all hell underneath. Looking back at it, even if I did love him, it wasn't real love that he gave back to me. He never loved me. He just wanted some girl to, um, you know, to meet his meet his needs or his wants. Actually, he doesn't need any of that, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, looking back, it was kind of creepy the way he would come on to me. Like, I'll even have Justin speak up at some point. Um, but yeah, this guy I would say is very lustful, and all he cares is about girls. Like he thinks all girls should be like anime girls, that should please him and give him everything he wants. Um, yeah, that's what he handed over, and it really put my body to shame. As you know, the longer I stayed with him and started gaining weight once I hit my 20s even more, and I did gain weight. Like look at my face. It's my weight. It's a combination of my weight gain and my eating disorder. And Yeah, he even encouraged the eating disorder too. He told me, "Oh, you ate too much. Yeah, you can throw up."
What?
Yeah, he told me that. Like, no joke. And oh yeah, he when he met my second ex, it was like my birthday. We were just walking through a CVS owned drugstore in Ala Moana. Yeah, we were walking through that, and he just flat out introduced himself as my boyfriend, and that made the guy look like, oh shit. And then when we were leaving the drugstore, I told him that was my ex. So that was pretty funny. Um, but yeah, this guy, looking back at it now, that was not real love. We did get into fights because he would lie. He was a compulsive liar, basically. He would make promises to me that he won't do things to hurt me, yet he does it anyway. Like, there's a reason why I can't watch not Frozen, Moana. Frozen's my favorite. There's a reason why I can't watch Moana, because he promised to take me to Moana, and he didn't keep that promise. Instead, he took his cousin with him instead.
What?
And it was a big slap in the face to me. Like, you promised you'd take me. Like, you promised you'd take me. And yeah. But yeah, I can't watch Moana because of that, because I'm reminded of like the hurt that he put me through, and I'm still mad at him about it. And it's not because he didn't take me to a movie that I asked him to take me to. It's because he made a promise and he broke it. And he does this all the time and says he never lied. Oh yeah? Really? Jeez. And then I think the worst part though, that oh yeah, there are also times too when he would tell me I'm not supportive of things. There are also times telling me where he would, like, make it all about himself and saying that I'm not important. That he would make me look like the bad guy and saying, like, you're the one being selfish here. I'm the one who needs it more than you. He would tell me that a lot. And it just made me think that I was doing something wrong. And then also there will be times too, trigger warning, essay. There will be times too, and we would just be sitting in front of a TV, and he would start touching me and trying to come onto me. I would tell him to stop because I wasn't comfortable at that time, and I wasn't feeling in the mood for it. I mean, there were times when it was consensual with him, but for most of the times when he would start doing that, when we would be watching TV together, I would tell him to stop, and Justin will quickly step in and talk about it.
Alright, and back to me. So if you guys overheard about Meg, which is when her stories and everything is all true. So I don't want to like say who is who, but I can tell and share all you guys that once you be in relationship with or be in love with, stay with that person. Cause if you feel like you hiding something behind your partner's back or try to lie about it or make excuses, like that's unacceptable excuses that what you guys gonna tell your partner was, which is that's unacceptable, and you'll make a lot of damage to your relationship, put it that way. Because the most worst part is lie. The worst part. It's not the cheating, because the cheating you can fix all that, but what's
That's up there with lying, though.
yeah, but cheating is the second top, but the worst top number one is the lie part. Just main thing, focus the lie.
Oh yeah, can you also talk about that time when you actually witnessed him essaying me in the hotel room?
Oh yeah.
That's why I turned the camera to you, because you were a witness to that.
Oh yeah. So speaking of that, so as from my history of past, that I know it's not on the video because this is something personal. but I can share you guys because I'm the witness. Second, I see everything. So, from Meg's ex, the last ex that she had, that she's been with him for a very, very long time. And what happened is when he and her in the hotel, and I know Nick invited me in,
You said his name.
but yeah, I'm going to beep on that. So don't worry about that. So beep on that. And also the fact that from him is all it matters I do is I just be normal, talk stories. Like Meg knows about me. I talk stories, hang out, just be normal people are, just to like, things we do, things we interest. Like we're not thinking as like on the other side, put it that way. Like think of as something what crazy people would do, or be like what they're gonna do. But the only thing is that one point what he did, like what I'm not supposed to look at it, but I can tell he just touched on the wrong spot, which is why I look the other way. And that's why the only what's wrong with that person is he's not into something has to do with real relationship. He's more like he just want to hook up with benefits kind of thing. So main fact, don't date a person like that, because I have history on that too, and it wasn't fun. That was when I was. That's when.
Assaulted too.
Hmm?
You've been assaulted too.
Yeah. I was raised as loyal, but the only problem is because the girls I dated before, they did that to me.
So yeah, SA can also happen to guys too.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, I know it gets looked past on a lot, but SA also happens to guys too.
Yep, that's true. But put it this way, their excuse about SA stuff is not excuse. The only what real attention about is full focus in your heart and what your reality of your life what it is. That's what shows and reveals your truth about yourself.
Yeah.
It's like don't think as like they pretend to be like oh this person's so nice I want to be like him and I want to act like him. Go for it. You're going to try, but how long it'll take you? But by the time once you're home, you'll be like, you're not going to be a different person. You're going to be end up the real yourself. So, cause like in home, you can easily hide anything behind your backs. Like you like feel like don't want to show anything that what not supposed to be doing. So, like I said, don't hide anything. Just show the real you. That's basically what's important. So, as far as what I know right now.
Oh, sorry.
As far as right now, like to mention about this, that relationship always important. Focus important. The main lists are loyal, faithful, listen, understand, respectful, and support. And care to that person. All it matters is what's in the heart, not based on the other side, meaning, like if I'll share on that point is what things what other side is are perv, or be like you guys only like because you guys like to hook, or having sex with like with no love connection, or no commitment, or being like you just stuck in sick-minded all day talking sick, like do all like all bad people do, like just to act being gangster just like that. Like, you guys think you guys want to be like that, then that's nearly up to you. But you guys going to have a hard time finding, like, once you guys realize, once you grow up, you guys gonna realize. Or if you guys going to stay like this, you imagine perfect house, you be in prison by time, harassment, and people can easily report you because they are the witness, they're with you. Even people who surrounding or people will hear, no matter where you live, everybody will hear you. Especially gunshot too. You get surrounding, people will call police. Like I said, live in Hawaii, you're not I would say more like accepted to live here. Consider you're not rewarding to live Hawaii because of that.
Yeah.
Hawaii needs to be more peaceful. The fact that we have gun problems, so many, and so many violence, guns, even worst part, fire, even car accident too. But most likely 110% car accident every day, especially involved
Anyway,
because of freeway.
sorry, son.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go back to our topic though.
Yeah, and Meg will say something also since she has something to say. So I'm going to switch the camera right now. Okay, and go for it.
But yeah, there's more to that story than that. I mean, more than just the emotional and verbal abuse and also the essay, but also, I think we'll also add on to the lying and the gaslighting and everything, how always being blamed, was when he started cheating on me with a former coworker of his, and Justin is wincing because he knows the story. He was there to try and help me through it. I was at the lowest point in my life when it was happening, to be honest, because I felt like this was all wasted, and I felt like, like, how could this be happening? Yeah. And keep in mind, this lady is twice his age now. And she basically seduced him. She basically seduced him, which is why he ended up cheating on me and blaming me about it, saying I'm not being supportive.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And even when I confronted him in person about it, he was trying to get me to listen to him by putting his hands on me. He pinched my ears and he choked me. He can use the excuse that he was trying to get me to listen to him, but you should never put your hands on somebody like that. Like, that is not okay. After that happened, I was, like, scared of him, that I was super close to ending it with him, that I had to, like, before my birthday, I had to tell him, I don't ever want to see you again. I don't even want to be friends with you. Go away. I'd get out of my life. Yeah. And way after, like, after I met my new guy and was about to get engaged to him, he had the audacity to come into the office, the state office that I work at, and say that, try to apply for a claim there. What's funny is that even though he makes money, he still has that job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he makes money, he had no direct deposit and bank account information on him, which looked very shady to the state. It looks very shady in general, to be honest. And then he said something, that he's my ex, and he wants to give me a present. What?
Mm-hmm.
Which sounded really scary. So my coworkers had to, like, I was in the bathroom when this all was happening, and one of the ladies, who was one of my coworkers, was helping him at the desk. She had a bad vibe from him, walked into the bathroom and told me that your creepy ex-boyfriend is here. He's trying to apply for a claim. He says he's your ex-boyfriend. And then she asked me, is he dangerous? And looking back with everything that he put me through, from everything he said verbally through what feels like a violation of my body, and also putting his hands on me, I told her, yes, he is dangerous. And yeah, she had to like get another person from the office to like walk me back in through the back, and she walked with me to the back to talk to our office manager, asking him what can we do. She says he's dangerous. My manager said, ask him to leave, and if he doesn't leave, call the sheriff on him. So we were this close to calling the sheriff on him. He was acting like all innocent though and harmless, like he always plays off to be. This is what he does. Do not buy it. He is not a safe person. Yeah, he literally says, I'm just here to say hi and give her a present, but then he walked out the door. And I was scared. I did not like file a restraining order against him yet. Another one of my supervisors asked him, have you tried reporting him to the police yet? And I'm like, it hasn't escalated to that point yet, but now I think I should. I haven't done that yet, but I'm thinking about it before I move. But who knows? I mean, ever since that incident, I had to block him everywhere. His numbers, his social media accounts, on all my social media accounts, I blocked him everywhere. But yeah, I'm honestly scared of this guy. I don't want him finding me anywhere. I don't want him anywhere near me at all. After how he came into my office like that and tried to look for me and said he had a gift for me, like what was he gonna do? Throw acid? Like that's what we were all suspecting. It was a close call. We almost called the sheriff on him. So he should never come back into my workplace, hopefully not. And if he wants to apply for a claim from my office, then he has to do it at home online only. And he has to come in when I'm not there, which will be hard because I'm there almost every day. Because that's my work. That's where I work. Anyway, after him, yeah, I admit, I did go through a hoe phase, a lot of exploring with different guys, a lot of military guys, a lot of guys that I met on emo nights, a college basketball coach, a friend of mine that I met at one of the music festivals I like to go to, and even a convicted felon. And it wasn't until I met my now fiance to like snap me out of it, snap me out of the whole phase. He was still in, the reason why I met him is because he was here, going to the University of Hawaii here, as a senior. And when and we kept in touch when he went back home for a little bit to Illinois for Christmas break. And then when he came back, that's when I ended things off with other guys, like even the guys that I've been talking to long distance. I even ended things with a convicted felon who I'm still friends with, actually. But I ended things with everybody, and I stuck only with him, and we made our relationship official. And I've never felt so in love before. I've never felt so happy before with a guy that actually accepts me the way I am, tells me that I am worth it, tells me not to let anybody else's words bother me. He also makes me feel free from my childhood because, my home is like like at home with my parents. I feel trapped, and I feel like I'm under their rule even if I have a job already and I'm old enough to like go travel around by myself. I still feel trapped being under their rule and everything. And I don't agree with the way they raised me. I don't think the way they raised me really well, with like shoving their mumbo jumbo down my throat, aka religion, and also their excuse of discipline, corporal punishment, which is what I find abusive. So do not spank your children, guys. It's not good. And my fiance agrees with me on that one. He was a psych major, so he knows these things. And I could tell he also went through the same problems too. I met him when he was feeling rock bottom too, when he got out of an abusive relationship with his ex, and she treated him very badly and tried to make up false rumors about him. And I met him when he was at a really low point too in his life, and he never felt so happy before until he met me. And our first date was literally a concert. And yeah, we started going to concerts together since. We started going to conventions together since, because he also likes to cosplay like me. That's basically what brought us together online. And yeah, like after 2 months into the relationship, we went to an emo social. We went to emo social, and which is ran by Chris Camrata from Dashboard Confessional. By the way, he's also our friend, and he witnessed the engagement. He witnessed the proposal. If you don't know Dashboard Confessional, watch Spider-Man 2. They are the band that sings the song in the closing credits. But yeah, it turns out he fixed this all with the host and the DJs, including Chris himself, and yeah, we were crowned prom king and queen. And then when our DJ friend asked him, "Prom king, do you have a speech prepared?" He gets down on one knee and pulls out the ring and asked me to marry him, which I couldn't hear because the crowd was cheering too much. But I still said yes. I still took the ring. It's here on my hand, and I said yes. And we danced to, and we slow danced to "Fall for You" by Secondhand Serenade, which is our song. It is going to always be our song no matter how old we get. We are a couple of emo kids in love. And we are the emo household. Yeah.
Yep. And
So
also I might, well, hopefully if you don't mind, I'll add that video in that to show all of you guys.
Oh, you're going to put the link for the proposal in it?
Yeah, or the video, so clip-wise.
Oh, yeah. It's on my Instagram, guys, and it's also on my TikTok. Share both links, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he just graduated this past May, and I'm so proud of him on that. He got his bachelor's degree in psychology, and now he's going on to grad school at Roosevelt University in Chicago. He is going to study to become a school counselor, which we need more of these days in life because there are so many children not doing very well in school. There are so many children that struggle academically, socially, everything in every way in school. And you know, he had bad experiences with his school counselors protecting him from bullies, so he decided to take on the role and make school better places for kids that were underdogs like him. And I can tell why he is the emo kid out of all his siblings. I mean, he is very different compared to his brothers. He is he is that one that sticks out. I mean, I'm the way I am because my parents were strict for me, but he's just different from his brothers and his cousins too, so I can see why he's the emo one out of everybody. And you got to give credit to the emo community. We're a group of different people. There's a reason why we're considered alternative. We're a group of people of our own that's into expressing ourselves in music and lyrics. And heck, we add on fashion, we add on like makeup, we add on the way we wear our hair and our nails and everything. And I like to wear black a lot. And I'm not wearing any makeup right now, but you should see me in full makeup, like all the eyeshadow and the eyeliner. And heck, look at my nails. I got this done in Illinois. It's like it's a black ombre French tip manicure. And look at my gloves. These gloves are from Spencer's. Yeah. So yeah, we're part of that emo community, and we love to go to concerts together and listen to music together at the car. And I'm happy. Right now, he is still in Illinois while I'm here in Hawaii, and I miss him. But I can't wait for that life I have ahead of our lives with him. We're gonna live happily ever after once I'm settled and moved in with him. We're gonna have pets together. We're gonna raise children together. We're gonna like go from house to house together and go to concerts, go to music festivals, travel together. Everything that I want to do with a partner, rather than things that I've done alone before I met him. But keep in mind, the things that I've done alone before I met him, that was after I broke free from my previous relationship. Because I didn't get to do those things with him. He didn't want to fly away. He didn't want to leave his parents' house. He still doesn't, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's still living at home with mom and dad, and he doesn't want to leave it. Even though he has a car now, I don't have my driver's license yet, but even though he has his driver's license, he still doesn't want to leave mom and dad's house.
Yeah.
I don't want to live like the traditional Hawaii and Asian way where you live with where you like leave and go back to live with your parents so they can help you raise your children. I don't want to live like that. I want a house of my own. I want to be out on my own and raise my kids on my own with my partner. I don't want to live in a house with extended family members. Yes, I still want the extended family members in their lives, but I don't want them living in my house because I want it to be my house, my rules, the way I want it ran. If I were still living with my parents after getting married, I can't have pets, and they're going to force me to raise my kids the way they want me to raise them. I'm not going to do that. I'm very I'm pretty sure a lot of people here in Hawaii want to stick with norms that we have only in Hawaii and Asian cultures. And I get it, the shoes, no shoes in the house thing can stick with me. I don't like wearing my shoes in the house anyway because it's gross. But I don't want to rely on my parents forever. I feel like I'm mooching off of them anyway, and I don't feel free when they're living with me. And even though I do have time to myself in this room where I basically live in rather than anywhere else in the apartment, I still don't really feel free, so I really cannot wait to fly the nest soon. I am ready. I was ready to travel by myself, now I'm ready to live on my own.
And sorry, since if you guys hear my voice in the background, so I'm switching stay on this camera for now. So as you guys overheard as what I said when I keep flipping the camera, so now this is you guys first time see and hear between May and her fiancés right through the phone, because right now they're in no distance back, welcome back again. But always main important is keep in touch and keep in contact.
I mean, don't you do that with your girl too? Because she lives on an island?
Yeah. And plus, also, oh yeah, speaking of that, in 3 more months, which is you guys overheard, or maybe didn't catch it, but I can say this again. In 3 more months, me and my fiancé will make 2 years of anniversary. And for 2-year anniversary, from the day it happened, I'll be end up married.
What?
And that's when the wedding everything started, at that day. So I might possibly I need to look for a hiring guy to do the vlogging and everything. So I might pretty much I think I know a couple people who does, but I gotta find out. So yeah, so that's not what this subject about. So as far as right now, since due to distraction or disturb happened, so right now, so yeah, so speaking of stories, so this is what real love is all about. Always look out for your partner. Don't ask, don't say. To be more smart, you just gotta look how their reaction, when they mad or confused or feel like being sick or something, just look at their reaction. Be smart. And that's how you know how to connect with your partners. Just for me, I'm with my girl, even though she's deaf, I still respect her for who she is. I don't hurt her. I don't even do anything wrong to her, because the fact that the way she treat me very, very well compared to all my exes. Plus, Megan over here, she only knows one of my exes, and you guys will know whose that is, because you guys don't want to see what who she is, but she treated other people so badly that she couldn't even understand. And most of all, she wanted to find a guy that who's like fits for her career, fits for her like unwanted stuff that like what her side is because of her parents. So like I said, my ex is just like Meg's ex. Same thing. Stay with the parents under their roof.
Mhm.
Which is, I know it sucks, but all you guys gotta learn how to be grown up and what your independent life and your goals. Like, don't be afraid. Just motivate. Motivate yourself. Feel like you know and realize what grown-ups do. Once you became way older age and you guys going to realize how to be more close enough to be retirement. And you guys will understand. Just learn experience of how life goes. And this is why now Meg's in the right person to be with. Which is good thing I help her out. Let her find what she really needs to find information of. And the requires are for who she really is, respect, understand, support, love, and care. And that's what's important things. And most of all, trust and loyal.
Yeah.
Like, don't be like how her ex ended up with. Like, if you guys know which video whose is who, which is I maybe I'll put a link down below, and you guys will know who it is.
Mhm.
Because if you guys already know the true story from before back then from Meg's story, because of that subject called love triangle, making excuses. And this is why being in a love triangle is no fun at all. Like, you have to ask permission first if you be in love triangle to do that. It's like love triangle is more plus of a threesome, put it this way. To be more permission on the threesome, you have to ask both of your partners to meet up, and if they accept each other, that's the thing too, meet up. And once those two start hang out, spend time, just being friends first, then slowly if they became like girlfriends, then that's fine. But all it matters, you have to meet first before you done in this permission first.
Yeah. True.
Like, this is why it's hard to find like to be like that, but it doesn't happen so frequent like this. It's so rarely, put it that way. Because relationship is important for two people, not three.
Yeah.
Because not like you, if you're like a millionaire people, you can have so many girlfriends all you want. Just like show how popular you are. But as for YouTubers, like for me and to everybody who is doing YouTube, like I can share you guys, like for me, like I don't want to be popular, but I just be like just a regular person, just to share where I came from and my life and everything, just to show all of you guys where people come from. So as far as right now, from this story, which is you guys know and understand, so there's your proof. So as far as right now, if you guys have any questions, you can like feel free to message me on social media, and I'll link down below for you. And feel free to, like, if you guys wanted to try and look for like a serious real love, just don't be afraid, just message me. I can always here for help you, and I'll be on it for 24/7, and I'm not ashamed to do it. And also another thing too, as far as right now, like, if you guys never know, like, even though you guys heard Meg talking her phone with her fiance, like, if you guys want to know who he is or how he looks like, I'll hopefully I'll put you guys comment down below if you guys curious, if you guys want to know. Then
No, don't
and
clickbait
not
it.
only that,
Just go ahead and post the TikTok link.
and not only that, but if you guys want to know, then by means comment down. And for now on, I'm going to end this video for you guys, so I'm going update for your next one. Hopefully might never know, but we'll see what's going to happen. So which is why I'm going to be busy mostly doing skateboard videos, and also I might video about mostly part of my future, close to my future right now, close. So for now, I'll end it right now. So for now, let me switch camera one more time. And face to me right now. So as far as right now, is this going to be about for this title, if you guys know. So don't forget, give me a thumbs up for you guys on the YouTube for this channel, and don't forget to subscribe me, and turn on your notification to know what the new update on my videos, and feel free to comment down below for you guys, and hopefully stay safe. And for your relationship, love or single, always matter, love yourself first, and always to be real love, meaning most important, stay loyal to your partners. Okay, so be safe, and hopefully best of luck for you guys too. And also my Meg will here to share everything for you before we're pretty much going to be finished the video. So let me switch the camera one more time, and here we are. So Meg, go for it.
I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm glad you got to hear our stories. I hope if you were in the same boat as I was, where you thought you found the right one but you didn't, eventually the one that you dream of will come along, and you'll be living the happiest life that you've ever wished for. They may come in the most unexpected way ever, but at least you'll realize that that person is the one when you realize how much talking you won't stop, how comfortable you guys can be around each other just to be yourselves. Everything, all the moments you share together mean so much to you. And I don't like the little clickbaiting thing, Justin. Just share the link in the description. Just share the links to my TikTok and Instagram videos to see the prom proposal. Not proposal, but the marriage proposal in a prom theme party. It was the best night ever of my life so far, and I can't wait for more, especially the night of our wedding day, which will be the best.
Yep. Alrighty. And any advice to share, everybody?
Like I said earlier, the one will come to you in a very unexpected way. You may not know it, but no matter how hard you try, and no matter how hard you'll be looking for the one, they'll eventually turn up, and you'll be able to tell by each other's interactions that that person is the one for you. That person is the one that you're gonna marry.
Alright, so for now we're going end this video and I give you any credit. So hopefully we're going to tell you that we're going to leave. So bye bye everybody, and hopefully be
Bye.
safe everybody, and don't forget, stay in love yourself, care yourself, and be loyal, and never ever force anybody to you, because that's your own choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so peace everybody.